Hey everybody, Karen and Robin here this morning. Hope you all are doing good. I'm waiting for YouTube and to start. There you go. Let me get that all turned off, guys. So, wow, we got a house full, Robin. We have Catherine Bullock is joining us. Our Moppy is here. Nancy Girl is here. Sorry is here. Sorry was the first one in the house this morning.
She sure was.
Um, Phyllis is here. Helena, Sandra.
Hey, ladies.
I'm making sure I got everybody and didn't leave anybody out. I think I got everybody. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining us this morning. As Robin titled this one, it's last minute gift ideas, and Robin has some awesome stuff to share with us. So Robin, you want to take it away, hon?
Take it away. Okay.
Take it away.
Yeah, I'm going to take it away. I don't know where we'll end up, but I'm going to take it. So I wanted to show you a quick couple of little things. Last minute, like teacher gifts or your mailman or, even just for yourself, like for your trees. I made this little Santa ornament, and the hat came from the dollar store. Okay, I just found this at the dollar store and just kind of decorated it up. This is the color it came. Okay, and then I just ruffled some fabric. Let me bring it a little closer. I just ruffled some fabric for the bottom, like a collar, and on the bottom I just put a piece of felt just to hide the unfinished business. But I took a styrofoam ball and covered it with paper clay to make him a little more dimensional. You see his little nose and his cheeks. So I
Wait a minute, hold on a second, Robin.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, can you see? Oh, that's what it is. Sorry, I forgot to click on you, Robin. Are you clicked on you?
Oh, no, I wasn't. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We're a little challenged this morning. So here's the ornament that I created using a styrofoam ball. This is a 3-inch styrofoam ball and paper clay. That's how I created the dimensions. He's got little puffy cheeks and a little nose. And this hat, like I said, I got it at the dollar store. It came in this color. I love this color. So it's showing up a little more blue on here, but it's actually a teal color. And then just decorated it with some ribbons and some little flowers. And I changed the hanger to a complimentary ribbon. So I thought I would show you guys real quick how to do the dimensions, just to give him a little more character with the paper clay. And then I just painted, I blushed his cheeks and painted his nose. I didn't use orange because I don't like orange. So I just used a pink color and just added some glitter, which probably isn't picking up. And then just painted her eyeballs. It has to be a her because of the ruffles and the bows and the flowers. So it's a her. So let me show you. Like I said, this is a 3-inch styrofoam ball. And I did use the paper clay because this is an air dry clay. Sorry about the crinkling, but I keep it wrapped up really well so it doesn't dry out. So what I'm going to do is just grab some. And this one thing I do like about paper clay, easy for me to say, is that if you keep it wrapped up really well, it's very moist. So there's no kneading or prepping involved in the paper clay. So what I'm going to do is just kind of roll it into a ball. And the one thing about paper clay, and I'll show you, because it is a paper pulp, when you go to roll it, you're going to have little pieces like this that don't roll into a smooth ball like your polymer clays do. But it's okay because I'm going to show you how to adjust for that. So I'm just
Robin.
Yes.
You know our friends are having a heyday with the balls, right?
Yes, they are. I know. And these are big balls. Big balls. So I'm just going to take
moist is good with balls, Robin.
Yes, very good. These though these balls are slightly cracked, and I'm not sure what to think about that, but you know, really not sure where to go with that one. So I'll leave it to y'all to figure that one out. I think maybe if we add water, it will rehydrate. I don't know. We'll find out here in a few minutes. But what I'm doing right now is just using a bottle just to kind of roll this out. You could use anything you have. And it's stuck to my mat. So I'm just going to start covering the ball, the big ball, with the paper clay. And see how it's cracking?
Yeah.
Do that. Simple thing to do. Just have some water handy and just start rubbing. You got to rub your ball with water.
Okay.
You're going to snort yet. I just know it. I feel a snort coming on.
Don't start with me. Hey, we got Shan in the house, and Lynn Noakes has joined us. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Shan. I know there was a couple other more. Melissa Malone.
Hey, Melissa.
Love your last name. I'm Irish descendant, so I really do appreciate your last name. Let me see. I thought someone else came in. If you did and I don't see you, I'm sorry. But hey, everybody, thanks for joining us.
So I'm just kind of squishing and stroking and
sorry because you are so gentle.
I am. You have to use a gentle touch.
Oh, Karen Kane is here. I knew there was another one.
Hey, Karen. So I'm going to grab another piece of the clay. And you have to do this in steps because if you tried to do a big glob and do this, it's just going to be a big mess. So,
Robin, could we actually like roll that out with a rolling pin and then lay it on there, or would that be too hard?
It's got, see how even when you're trying to squish it, see how it cracks?
Right.
A great big mess if you tried to do this.
Okay.
So I get it as flat as I can with this, and then I continue to push once I get it on. Like I said, even with just using the ball or the balls on the brain, the bottle, it was cracking and it was hard to get up off the surface. So
okay. So it is best just to do it in little sections.
Yeah, I'm not saying it isn't possible, but I haven't had good success with that. So I'm just going to start again. See how I'm pushing?
Right.
And just kind of join where you got your other pieces together. And you do have to finesse because it is a round surface. So you just got to keep pushing, trying to even out your layers as best you can. It's not going to be perfect. I've never seen a perfect snowball. And that's basically what you're making is a snowball.
I'm guessing that's air dry clay?
It is air dry clay, yes. And it'll, depending on your temperatures, like if you were to set this in a warm, sunny spot, it'd probably dry in about 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
That also depends on your thickness too, how thick you make this. I mean, I'm roughly trying to get this to like between 1/4 of an 1/8 of an inch in thickness.
Okay.
Just because you have that line there where you join the two pieces. Then you just take your water and just start smoothing it out, and those lines will all disappear. Now, I'm not going to get too concerned about this because where I'm joining all of this together, I'm going to have to go back over the whole thing.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's basically how you do that. So I'm going to just keep ripping off small pieces. And even though I got a big chunk out, I'm just taking smaller pieces and working them in. It's just easier to get it more even as far as the thickness goes by working in small sections at a time. So Now, I don't know. I would imagine that you could probably do with this with a polymer or an oven baked clay. I don't think that the styrofoam would actually melt, but I've never done it, so I don't know.
Oh, I don't know that there might not be toxic fumes or something from that.
This is true. That is true. I hadn't thought about that.
Because even with that clay covering it, that foam is still going to get warm.
Right, right. Yeah, and it might definitely. You have a good point there, Karen. I didn't thunk on that part. So, are y'all ready for the holidays? Have you got all your stuff that you want to get done? Because I for sure.
No, I still got a couple things to make that you said you would help me with, and I'm going to hold you to that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I still have a few things that I need to make. I know that.
Well,
So,
yeah, and I still got today. I'm going to be doing a tutorial. It's not going to be live. It's going to be, video.
yeah.
Just because right now this is a super busy time of the year, and we're trying to get all of our own stuff done for Christmas, as well as the 25 days of Christmas. Today is my day. So I said, well, I'm just going to record it. But I will give you, at the end of the show, a sneak peek of what I'm going to be doing. And Ruby did her beautiful stocking yesterday. And I think that it will be loaded soon. She had some technical issues with it. So, but we did get to get a sneak peek of it, and it's, of course, gorgeous. Angela did her candy cane, her Shabby Chic candy cane, which absolutely intrigued me to no end. So Angela and I sat on Skype last night, all of us did, and Ruby made a suggestion the other day when Angela did hers that if you didn't have a wire coat hanger, that you could use 2 pieces of 20 gauge wire wrapped together. So guess what Robin did? Robin tried that. I just had to make one just because I thought that I just loved the idea.
Did it work out okay?
It worked out great. I'll show y'all how they came out. Now, I didn't spend as much time or have as much, bling to put on it, but I like the way they came out, and they're so easy, guys. They were super easy to do, and the sky's the limit with what you could do with it. Now, see, I've got
That's
this.
my to-do list next year.
Yeah, well, you could start them now and just put them away for next year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to continue to make some Christmas crafts, because I did find, Sorry sent it to me, actually, sent me a link this morning by Mark Mentano, some little gingerbread ornaments that you can even get the pattern from the link. And I did get that. Thank you, Sorry, by the way, sweetheart. I absolutely love that idea. I think he used some sort of dimensional type paint, because what he did was make little gingerbread houses. Gingerbread.
That dimensional paint you can get at Walmart if it's the puffy paint that I'm thinking of.
Well, it was another brand name. I'm not sure. I didn't really look at it.
Sorry saying that Shan sent the link.
Oh, Shan did? I'm sorry. Whoever sent it, thank you. You have to forgive me, guys. Okay, so now I have, whoops, I did need that little piece. Now I have the ball completely covered with the paper clay. See all of it, and you see how lumpy and uneven it is. And you could leave it like that because it's a snowball, basically. But I'm gonna smooth this out just a wee bit.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy, to be honest. That would drive me very crazy.
Yeah.
Melissa, I would suggest that you take yourself to Walmart and get yourself a new glue gun, girl. Don't be sitting there where you can't craft.
No, no, no. No. Absolutely. Yeah, because I know even some of the dollar stores have like the little mini glue guns. Now, obviously, it's not going to have a long life especially if you use it a lot, but it'll definitely get you through in a pinch. Because I know I've picked up some for, I think, $10.
Well, I think if I remember right, I think the detailed Sure Binder detail one is at Walmart. I know Hobby Lobbies and Michaels and stuff carry it for sure.
Right.
But I was thinking I saw the detailed one. And if not, if it's not in the store, I know you can order it online through Walmart and have it shipped to your store so you don't have to pay no shipping.
Yeah. 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 We cannot be without, and ask Santa Claus to get you one. You know, we're actually that close to Christmas, believe it or not.
Melissa says, LOL, I know. I'm going later. It's so cold here today, though, that they canceled school.
Oh, wow. How cold is it?
How cold is that, Melissa? And Sayla is here. Hello, Sayla.
Hi, hon.
And Moppy's running around causing trouble. I see you, Moppy. I see you.
Moppy wouldn't be Moppy if she wasn't have up to some sort of mischief.
I love Moppy.
I do too. And Moppy,
She's awesome.
I have to thank you for sharing that little clip from Angela's live show where we sounded like we were drunk or drugged or something. I literally needed a Depends after I watched that. It was hysterical. I don't know what YouTube is doing, why it's distorting voices that way, but I got to tell you, that was some funny stuff right there. If y'all haven't listened to it, you have to go to Moppy. Go and listen. She posted it, I think. And I think she shared it in Craft Chat. I'm pretty sure she did.
Melissa says it's 3 right now, so I'm assuming she's saying 3 degrees.
That's downright cold.
That's a little bit cold.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 6 this morning with a wind chill of. No, it was 0 with a wind chill of -6. That's what it was. Okay.
Well, our kids are already out for the holidays, so.
All right, I've gotten that as smooth as I'm gonna for right now. There's still going to be some lumps, but what you do now at this point is just, you know, kind of move it around and find your smoothest point that you want to work with and make that your face. So I'm going to use this side right here. And what I'm going to do, first of all, just to give like some, you know, reference points, is I'm going to take my thumbs right here and make little indentations, and that will be your eyes. You can push. You can make them whatever shape that you want. See how it makes the eyes? And that gives you a place to actually paint. You can give it little eyebrows. You could even put, I mean, you could go as carried away as you want to with this. I'm just trying to make them both even. And there you go. Let me see. There we go. See how you can make your eyes? Then you take another little piece, and this is going to make the nose. You don't need a whole lot of this for the nose, but you just basically make a shape like that, you know, just get it so that almost looked like a beak where it had a crack in it. Oh, that would be cute. You could make a duck. So you just kind of bring it to a point, give it a kind of a carrot shape. And I'm going to wet this just a little bit right here. And then I'm going to put the beak, or the carrot, not the beak. See, I'm still calling it a beak. And then you're just going to have to, you know, kind of smush it on there. And you can make it as pointy or as short as you want. And I'm just smoothing the area out around his nose with my finger. And you can see it's getting misshapen from working with it. But once you're done, you can make it any shape that you want. Move it around. This one's a little too pointy for me. So there you have his nose. Just want to smooth that out a little bit. And that's what I like about the paper clay, is that just by using your fingers, you can very simply, you know, move out any imperfections. So there you have, I'm just going to go this way with the eyes too. There you have his eyes and his nose. Now I want to take some more clay and I want to build up the cheeks. So what I do with this is you don't need, again, a whole lot because this is going over another top of clay. So I'm just going to kind of roll this into a log, and that's too much. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to roll it into a log shape, and then just kind of break it in two. So you have two little pieces that are roughly the same size. And I'm just going to kind of form this into a dome shape, basically, and place it right where I want the cheeks to be. Right there. I'm going to push down and then just start adhering it by just taking your fingers and smoothing it over. Now, once this is done, you know, after it's dried and everything, you're going to have some imperfections. Like I see a little spot of something that got in there. Who knows? And what you're going to want to do is just paint this. You know, paint it white to, you know, give it a uniform look. And you can then, if you want, you can add glitter to the whole thing. So as you see, I'm just smushing that down and kind of getting it as even as I can. It depends. It's personal taste, how big and fat you want the cheeks to be.
He's starting to look like the moon to me. He reminds me of the man on the moon.
Oh, that would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be real cute. Yeah, it does, now that you mention it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of water. And
Robin, did you say where you got your paper clay from, hon?
you can buy this at Walmart.
At Walmart, Melissa.
Walmart, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, just about any craft store carries the paper clay, and they carry this brand too, which is the creative paper clay. I know I've gotten some at Walmart in the past.
I know they got an air dry clay and they got a baked clay.
Yeah, the air dry clay is what you want for this one. So even if it's not the creative paper clay, as long as it's an air dry clay, you're good to go.
So is the baked clay considered a paper clay?
No. The baked clay is a polymer clay.
That's right. That's right. You told me that before.
So you can see I made his cheeks really puffy, and it's a little. It almost looks like he has an abscess. So I've got to bring that down a little bit, and that's how easy it is to, you know, it just makes bigger, puffier cheeks when you start smashing it like this, and you just keep smashing and smoothing until you get it the way that you want it. And this side is still looking, I don't want to see any real lines where, you know, like, okay, she just put a blob of clay on there and made it a cheek. You want to try to get it as smooth as you possibly can. So,
Sandra, Robin said that if like she would set it in the window, if the sun was out, it'd probably take like 4 hours to dry.
yeah, somewhere 4 to 6 hours. It depends on your climate, your humidity, you know, the temperature, and how thick you make your clay as well. Okay, so right here, I'm just continuing to smooth. And it looks a little funny at this point because we only have one cheek on there. But when you look at it from this angle, you can see you could make this wrinkled too. I was just looking at this, and you can make a wrinkled, even you can make a Santa head. You can make anything with these. You really could.
Karen says you can make the hats that as well.
Absolutely.
And Phyllis says, Robin, I never would have thought of doing that. Great idea from you, sweetie.
Thank you, honey. So I'm just going to take another piece and make another little dome for the other side. And then, you know, after you're done putting on all of your, it's the wrong one, all of your pieces, then you're going to want to probably go back because you're touching it and making indentations. The heat from your hands will also, you know, make it more pliable, just like a polymer clay. So I'm just kind of making that dome shape again, just for the cheek. And I'm going to put, I got to look at this from my perspective to make sure that I get this pretty much in the same spot, and then just push. And then just start smoothing it back out again. And this might take you a little bit to get it, you know, where it's the way you want it to look, however puffy you want your cheeks. You could even put eyebrows on here. You know, you could do whatever. You could make these like little caricatures, you know, like a little caricature snowman with a little sense of humor. That would be cute too. So I'm just smashing this down and kind of evening it out. If as it starts to get a little dry, like if you're not able to smooth, just stick your fingers in some water and that will moisten.
It's already drying out for you.
Excuse me, I almost choked. Yeah, there's little areas, as I've had this sitting out here too. It's not wrapped up, which normally I do. Even while I'm working with it, I will put it in the plastic bag because this is very susceptible to air. So you do want to keep it covered as much as possible when you're working with it.
Well, Moppy had said, needs another dome, Robin, because it looks like a boil at this point. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I thought it looked like an abscess.
Yeah.
Poor snowman needs to go to the dentist. Yeah, and I'm just taking my thumb and kind of smashing this down and smoothing it out because it will eventually, see, it just blends right into the rest of the clay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this going to shrink then? Will, like the jaws and stuff that you're making for it, will that shrink as
No,
it dries?
no,
No.
no. It will dry just like you have it, imperfections and all. It will dry just like that. So
Okay.
now you could even, at this point, once you get your jowls on here, your cheeks, you could even draw in the lines for your mouth, if you wanted to, you know, however you want to do it. It's really pretty limitless. More water.
Oh, Karen Kane says, when I get home, I'm making one for my mother-in-law.
Oh, you have to share pictures, honey.
Yes, we like pictures.
We do. We love pictures. So I need to smooth this one out a little bit more. But anyway, you guys get the idea of what you can do. And I'll play with this more, you know, to get it exactly the way that I want it. Because it can take a while to get this smoothed out and no bumps and ridges and what have you. But that's the basic idea, guys. That's how you make your dimensional faces. So that, well, I will just set this, what I did with mine, and I don't have a jar here, I'll have to get one. But yeah, I do. It's got a lid, but it'll still work. I got a jar that had a smaller lid. I just set it on there to dry and just left it. Now this one isn't going to work very well because I didn't have the lid on when I made it. So, and as you can see, I got to put this down. I can let this set for a little while and then just go back with water and work on this. in the areas that need to be smoothed out. So that is basically, I gotta find some place to set this stuff.
Take your lid off and turn it upside down.
It'll fall in. Oh wait.
No, I meant in the lid. Set it in the lid.
I got sparkles everywhere, so I don't want to set this down here. This jar is my
glitter jar?
no, it's my textured snow.
Oh, okay. Oh, will that dry out without the lid then?
I'm not gonna leave it open for that long.
Oh, okay.
This back up. Yeah.
Back off.
I am going to wipe my hands off a little bit because I do have paper clay all over everything. So I'm going to zip that back up. Making sure I got all the air out of it. You can keep this for a really long time, guys. If you, like, I double wrap mine just to make sure that no air gets to it. Okay?
Muffy, isn't that why you have moderator powers? But I will do it for you. There, you did it.
Okay. Now, I do want to show, I was going to show you that one. Are you guys misbehaving?
No, bless her. Moppy said, Karen, can you post a link to our craft chat group, please? And I was like, isn't that why you have powers? And at the same time, she was like, oh, wait, let me see if I can do it.
We tend to forget, guys. So here is one of the little candy canes that I made along with Angela from her tutorial. And it's squishy. See? See how squishy that is? You could use all your scraps for something like this. And I even made a little baby one. And this is just using 20 gauge wire twisted together and then shaped into the form of a candy cane and then wrapping it with batting. Then you can cover it with whatever you guys want to cover it with.
You know what I was thinking about doing with mine though, Robin?
What?
I was thinking about going like a foot long, making them like a foot long.
Uh-huh.
And they loop, that loop, it would hang just great from my curtain rod.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
And I was thinking about 3 of them.
That would be really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like this one. Whoops. Once I got the batting on, I just took some lace and covered it in lace and then added some ribbon and some pearls and some other trim. So, you know, and you can make these however you want them. You can make them in traditional colors. Whatever your decor is, you can make them any way you want. This one I just covered in the batting, wrapped it in ribbon, and then wrapped it with the trim. So they're very easy.
I have a question now. I want to go back to your snowman head.
Yes.
Okay, so after he's all dried and everything, are we gessoing over or just painting over with
you can use either
regular paints?
You can use either one. It doesn't matter. You can use gesso, you can use white paint, whatever you want to use. And then this I used this
Studio G ink pad.
Ink, that's the word I was looking for. I just took my finger on here and then just kind of rubbed his little cheeks in there. Just painted his little nose, just drew in his little mouth, and then just painted the eyes. You could, if you wanted to. They have those little, you know, those little eyes that shake.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Little wiggly eyes. You could put those on here too.
Another question.
Yeah.
Does it have to be sealed? Does the clay have to be sealed?
I do like to put a coat of Mod Podge or some sort of sealer just so that it can be wiped off. And it seals all of your glitter and what have you in. Done with it. So, and these are super easy. I got, like I said, you can make these, like Karen said. I found these at the I don't know, I think it was Family Dollar. They were literally $1, and they came in all kinds of colors. So I just grabbed this one. I wasn't sure when I grabbed it what I was going to do with it, but I knew I liked it and I'd figure out something. So that's how she came to be, was started with the hat, you know, and just, and I love snowman, but I didn't want it to just be, you know, a ball. So that's why I did, you know, the dimension on it a little bit. So
It's got the sweetest face. I love her face.
thank you. Now I wanted to show you guys, Karen, if you could put up that link, or did you already, to Mark Montano?
I already did.
You rock. Okay. This is how simple this pattern is free. You can print this off. I've already printed it, traced it, cut it, scored it, and this just goes together like this. This goes on the top. There you have a little tiny house. And then you could draw in, that's what Mark did, was draw in all of his lines. Like he put little squiggly marks on here and then just went over where he drew on it with the dimensional paints. And when he was done, it looked just like a gingerbread house. And you can cut a piece of, now he used a cardboard box. That's how he made his, from an old corrugated cardboard box. He just cut him out of that. And then just once it's glued together, you just set this part down and trace around it for your bottom. Glue them together, and then the rest is all dimensional paints. Put a little hanger on here, and I cut out 8 of these to make as little gifts for people. So it was really that simple. So thank you guys for sharing that link, and I wanted to share it with you all too, because it is so super simple. I mean, super simple.
Well, I just posted the link again in case anybody didn't get it earlier. And hello, Angela V. Thank you for joining us today, hon.
Hey,
And
Angela. In Puerto Rico.
my idea would be, I would like to try that. I have one of them embossing pens and use embossing powder on the roof.
Oh, no, that would be a cute idea. And see, that's the thing. Once you start looking at something, the mind starts rolling. You come up with all kinds of awesome ideas. I mean, you could make whatever you wanted to make out of these. It wouldn't necessarily have to be a gingerbread house, but I just love the idea of it being a gingerbread house. So, and they were so cute. When you guys go there, you'll see how adorable they look. So good job, Mark. Thank you for sharing your creativity with all of us, because we so appreciate it. The other day, I did a video on the making of a village, and this is the house that we were working on at the time. And I've added the snow texture and stuff to it. Now, I have not at this point decided what I'm going to do with this. Originally, I thought I was going to put it in my my lantern, but it's a little too big. So, and the bottom is open so that you can insert a light. This also can be put on a base, and you can, you know, make the base a whole winter scene with trees and fences and little snowman or reindeer, whatever you want to do with it. It would be awesome. So that was another one that I finished. I showed you guys how I did it in that video. And I don't know if I can show this or not. It probably, because this thing is huge, but this is the start of my lantern village. These 2 little houses in there I made much the same way, and just put it inside there, and it does light up. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm not done with this.
I love that so much. I am in love with that. That is just so awesome.
So I did put lights in there, and because it's daylight, it's hard to see, but I just use these little battery operated lights. You know, it's not the camera. Here it is.
Last night she showed that to me last night, guys, at the church, and she had that church turned on, and it is a yellow glow. It was beautiful how it was glowing.
This was my plan, and this is nothing but batting. I still have to add more snow, and then I'm going to put, you know, glue on buffalo snow to give it that sparkly. So, and on the top, I've just, see how I did the textured snow? I still have to put the glitter on it. And I've done that, you know, with the lights where it looks like the snow is dripping down it. And then I will be covering that with other decorations. I have some, oh, this thing is heavy.
Oh, Robin.
Yeah.
Moppy just announced she was told last night that I will be a grandma again in August.
Congrats!
She's a fourth.
Yay!
Yes, we love that kind of news.
Absolutely. And then one more thing, and this is I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, and that's all I'm going to give you. Because I am doing, like I said, I'm doing my tutorial today. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek. I'll just show you what it is. You'll have to wait and see what the tutorial says. But this is going to be my tutorial for today.
No, I love the mouse. Huh? I love that, Robin.
So this is what I'll be working on, showing you how I did this when I get the video up. But that's going to be you.
And see, guys, to me, this is shabby chic with color.
Yeah.
And to me, that is still shabby chic, and it doesn't have to be all one color.
No, it's muted, but it's
the
color. You know, the red and the green,
that.
and you know, and this is the mouse's soft sculpture. So I'm going to show you how to make that. But that's what we're going to be doing. So
You're so lucky to have Robin. She is so awesomely talented. I know she inspires me.
Yeah, so I just wanted to share a few, just a few. There's all kinds of, I know I shared the links to a couple of the sites where I get these little houses from, Mark Mantano, and he's an incredible out-of-the-box crafter. I love to watch Mark. He really, you talk about thinking outside the box. Mark does. So if you guys haven't checked him out, you need to, because he's extremely talented. Lots of talented artists out there. Just wanted to throw out a few little last minute gift ideas, or even craft to decorate your home with you guys, since we only have we have 6 days before Christmas. So I know everybody's always scrambling around at the last minute going, oh, I forgot so and so. Well,
your Christmas village is a huge hit. Everybody's like, wow, awesome. You just blew everybody's mind with that.
Well, and they're really easy, guys. I mean, when you go to those places where I shared the link, and all it is chipboard and paper. You don't even have to use paper. You can paint them. Like this little one, which I'm not quite done with. This is just, I have to put the roof back on and put some stuff around the window. But look how simple and easy this is.
Okay, so your church for your village came from his site?
Not from Mark's, no, but I will find the link and put it in the description box where I made my church from. I want to say it was Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart also has some incredible free patterns. All these patterns, guys, that I'm sharing with you are free. They're, free for anybody to use. So I have gotten hooked since I did, was fortunate enough to do Angela's house kit. I'm like obsessed with these tiny houses now.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is, guys.
Constantly making and looking for more. I even found on one of the sites, I'll share it with you guys, because I thought it would be adorable to make like a little vignette, a barn in a silo that you can build. So
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
that. So I will find all these links, guys, and I'll either put them in the description box, or I'll put them, or maybe I'll do both, put them in the group so that you guys can find me.
Hey, Bev.
Who?
Crafty Bev is here with us.
Hi, Bev. So yeah, I mean, these are super simple. And this is still using that homemade, snow text. Basically, it's just texture, paste, homemade texture paste. And you can make it as thick or as, this one I made a little bit thinner because I wanted it to drip like snow would. naturally, you know, without me having to try to maneuver it. So these really are simple, guys. I mean, it's just, it is a little bit more labor intensive because you have to print it and then cut it. Now, I will show you what I did with mine. This is one of the patterns that I printed off from that site. And I print off the pattern and glue it straight to a piece of chipboard. So this is my template. Okay, so that the next time I want to make some of these, all your score lines are on here, your fold lines, you know, all of your dimensions are on here. So, and if it's too tiny, like there's tiny little pieces, let me see if I could, yeah, like this. This is, oops, this was on the outside, it was printed, you know, when it printed off on the paper, it just said next to it step. So I just wrote inside of it step so that I knew what this was for. And this is actually a step for,
You're out of frame, hon.
oh, sorry. I was grabbing this. This is actually a step for this house.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's all you got to do is just, you know, this is how I keep them intact. And just write on the tiny pieces because it does get, you know, when you put these away, and I keep these in a Ziploc bags all together. You know, if you've got a piece and you don't write on this, you're not going to know what the heck that was for. But there are, this is another one that I printed off. This was from, I'll put the link in, My Hideaway blog spot. Oops, my little pieces. Another one that you can print off and cut out. This one has the fence. You can cut these out of poster board, or you could use poster board, even cardstock, and
Your
just
cereal boxes are great for this too, guys.
absolutely. See, and
Yeah.
there's the edge of the roof, the wall side. That's your roof. It gives you all the dimensions, guys. These are, and like I said, every one of these is free for you to print off and make. Okay, I gotta keep that out because that's part of the tutorial. But as you can see, I've printed off several of these, you know, small houses, so that because, you know, I want limited space. I have limited space, as many of us do. And I love the Christmas villages, but I just don't have space for them. I just don't. The big ones, the big villages. So I decided that I will work all year long on, and this is what I use. This is the transparency that you can put in your computer, but this is what I used for my glass inside my little houses. But anyway, I decided I was going to work on just building an entire village throughout the year so that it's all done for next year. So I will get all those links together for you guys because I do have several, so that you guys, if you want, can do the same thing. And I so appreciate the people that create these and share them with us because they are fantastic. Especially if you get an obsession like Robin now has. Don't know why.
Oh, and I have an idea too for gift ideas.
Yes, ma'am. Let me click on you. Hold on.
Oh no, you don't have to click on me.
Yes, I do. There you are.
Okay, you did that. My head just went totally blank. Okay. Oh, something that I want to do for my mom next year is like, you know how we always make gift tags for ourselves to put on people's presents and stuff. It would be really nice to hand somebody a batch of Christmas tags or
great idea.
tags and anniversary tags and even some wedding stuff to get them through the year. I know my mom would love that.
Awesome idea.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
And if you're on a budget or something, it's still doable.
Well, and Bobby did that little, you know, her live show the other day and did those adorable tags. I absolutely love those. And, you know, using whatever design you wanted to. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, I thought a collection of them that covers birthday presents, weddings, anniversaries, and the holidays, you know.
Absolutely.
Um, Mom doesn't always want to get a big card for somebody, but she might have a small gift and
Right.
just tag to go, you know, a nice little tag to go where she can write on the back of it. You
Yeah.
know, she's very comfortable with that, you know.
Well,
So,
sometimes it's just, and and that's a gift in and of itself. You know,
yeah.
those hand created tags, and I love those. And another video that Angela did was that what the heck was that called, Karen? That um, loaded
I don't
envelope, and she did a little shaker card, and that little shaker card could even be used as a gift. As a tag. I mean, they were so
right,
cute. And
right.
I've got lots of ideas floating around in my head. There's just not enough time in a day or in a year, even a season, to accomplish all the things that are in your head. I had several ideas that I had planned to do for the 25 days of Christmas. Well, obviously, a few of them are going to have to go on the back burner because it's almost here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a couple of mine are going to have to do that because now I got to start making some stuff from other people.
Right.
So I know that too. And then,
But that's
but
okay. And then, oh, guys, don't forget, there's always Christmas in July.
yeah, we got Christmas in July, but I think after the new year, I'm going to start actually working on some tags. I'd like to do them for our church
No, that's
because
a good idea.
if somebody's having a baby or something, our church, we always do a gift and stuff for them,
Hmm.
and just having something nice to put with that gift and everything. We don't have to go out and buy it,
Absolutely.
you know.
And those are nice little keepsakes, especially if you're doing something like for, a special occasion like the birth of a baby or an anniversary. If you have scrapbooks, those are wonderful things, to keep in there. Um,
Hmm.
so, and I know a lot of people like your baby's books, um, you know, have those kind of things in there. So,
Them tags like that would be awesome to keep in a baby album because you could write little notes or something on
absolutely,
just
absolutely.
there with the picture. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of uses for those little things, but I, excuse me, and I also want to thank you, ladies, for sharing all of your inspiration and your creativity with us. You guys are rocking it, making some beautiful things, and please continue to share with us because we love that. And I know someone had suggested that, we do a
Yeah.
file for everybody's
Critique.
websites and whatnot. So we're going to get to that, but not till after the first of the year, guys, because time constraints just don't allow that right now, but we will get to it. And
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other.
well, we can
Robin
do
and
that.
I have talked about that, and we will be starting one of those too.
We'll explain that a little bit more, Karen, because I don't think.
Oh, it was requested that we set up something in the group for um, I don't know if critiquing would be the right word, but people want to share their work and any advice where if somebody is struggling with something or somebody thinks that it can be improved some way. So we will be starting that up in the new year for you guys and anybody that wants feedback, needs feedback, just looking for a little bit more structure or something. Our group is so filled with so many experienced, beautiful, talented people.
Yes, it is.
Um, it would be easy to do to share that knowledge with
Yeah.
other people that are new because there's I have experience with paper and I know that I can make mini albums very well, but you get me into the fabric world and unless I am sitting on a serger making pants and shirts and collars and you know I am out of my depth to that in some of that stuff, especially the way that Robin crafts and Ruby crafts and stuff. I am definitely I'm in deep waters there, guys, and Robin's holding me by the back of the hair so I don't drown.
Yeah, we've she's got a life raft on. She's got her little swimmies, but she'll be able to take those swimmies off pretty soon and just go for it. But
Yes.
there's so many, and there's so many types of creativity, so many artistic expressions, so many different mediums to work in that, and I love the diversity that we have within our little family.
Oh,
And,
yes.
I absolutely adore that. So, and it too, the other thing that you guys, if you think of something that you'd like to try, but you're not sure how to go about it, or you're a little nervous about it. If it's not one of us, we got a network of people who are extremely talented. We can, throw it out there for a discussion or a tutorial idea. We'd be happy to do some of those with you as well.
Yeah.
Or bring
Because
somebody on board that can do it.
it's not just us, is it, Robin?
Absolutely.
We are a group. We are a group of people. So it's not just Robin and I. It's all of us combined. And if there's something that anybody wants to try, but you're not sure about how to get started, throw that out in the group. Start a post and say, hey, does anybody have any experience in this? And can anybody give me suggestions on how to get started? I'm pretty sure you're going to find somebody in our group that will know how to get you started, or what supplies you may need, or even resources that you can use to get you started. Because our group isn't just one thing. It's tons of people that craft in so many different areas.
Yeah.
That's what makes our group so great. We're just not about one thing. We
No.
are all different areas of the crafting world. And I love that. I love it.
We've got Ruby with her multi-talented Ruby and multi-talented Angela as well, and all of you. And there's so many creative people out there. Oh my word, it is just mind-boggling.
We have several candle makers in our group.
We do.
Grace was just making candles the other day. I'm pretty sure it was Grace. I saw her put up pictures. Sandra, I know Sandra makes candles. We have jewelry making. We have people that tattered lace. Is it called tattered lace, Robin?
It's tatting.
Tatting. Okay, see, I can't even say it right.
Well, and this is something that, we were all in Skype the other day, and Pam, and that's another thing, ladies, please lift our Pam up in prayer today, her and her family. This is a very difficult day for her today and tomorrow. And just please keep her in your prayers, lift her up, give them the peace and strength they need to get through this time where, she lost her grandma. And we all know how that feels. So, just kind of keep her lifted. And I'm still waiting I've questioned, sent out a message to find out how our Susan Newbigging is doing, because I haven't heard anything recently. So keep her in prayer. But we were talking in Skype, and, Pam and I got to talking about the old nursery rhymes, the old techniques like tatting. That's what reminded me. Tatting is kind of a dying art. There are things that this generation that's coming up has never seen, never been exposed to. We were talking about the little styrofoam balls. You guys remember? Maybe some of you don't, but where you used to take sequins and little straight pins and decorate it that way. Sometimes you got to bring back the old and reintroduce it to the next generation. Not necessarily reinvent the wheel, but just kind of bring some of the old styles back, because they're awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Jenna says that she's going to start a mixed media paper doll canvas for her room. If it turns out well, I will do more for others.
Awesome. I would love that.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I would like to see it because I love to work on canvases.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Oh, and I see Lee is here. Hi, Lee.
Hey,
Yeah, so oh, she's a consultant. Oh, Sandra's a consultant. I didn't know that, sweetie.
a consultant for what?
Um, I have to go back up a little bit. Do. I'm missing it. What are you a consultant for, Sandra? Yeah, I'm waiting for Ruby to build a life-size gingerbread house too. Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
you can actually move into? Absolutely.
Holy crap.
Hey, Debbie, congratulations, honey. You won that wonderful kit from Ruby. Congrats.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is so cool.
And
Cool.
Craft and Bev, cookies are taken care of here. My daughter made 36 dozen this weekend, Robin.
Oh my word, bless her heart. See, I love cookies, but after the first two batches, I'm over it.
Yeah. I don't think I could stand there for 36. No, I would be done in.
Yeah. After the first couple batches, I'm over it. Love them, but don't love. That's why I like the pan type cookies that you or crack or something like that. The kind that you can just plop and it'll, melt into something and you can eat it. I'm not into all that cookie cutter and all that stuff. Just no. No.
Well, my peanut butter cookies that I made this weekend, for some reason, they want flat as a flitter. I ended up taking my pizza cutter and just cutting them that way instead of trying to go around where they were balls. And so I took square peanut butter cookies to church last night.
And she didn't bring any home.
No, I didn't bring any home, but I thought those are the weirdest looking cookies I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, Michelle, I can't wait to see your canvas, honey. I love her color. Yeah, she made 12 different ones. Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Michelle's got pool blue. I love that color, Michelle.
Too.
She
Me
finished
too.
a winter canvas.
Yes,
Oh, I
said she's going to share a picture with us. So,
was gonna say, have you put a picture in the group? Because, well, I don't even know if I've been in the group this morning.
Nan said, shoot, I'd eat them so quick, wouldn't even notice the shape. Me too, honey.
I noticed them. I have never seen square cookies like that before, but
It
the
does
flavor.
not matter as long as they were good to eat. And obviously they were because you didn't bring any home.
No, that's what I'm, yeah. So, and I
So
didn't see
I'll
anybody
buy,
at the trash can spitting them out. So,
no, now I'll go to the store and I'll buy those rolls, that you can just slice and bake.
I don't like them.
I do. Or the box. I like, that's good.
Them are the
That's
ones
all good.
that you bake yourself out of the refrigerator. They are way too sweet for my taste buds. I don't like them.
Oh, Jada says her 8-year-old niece can make animals out of pipe cleaners. Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
you will have to post some pictures for us, Jada.
Oh, Craft and Bag, the Bev Craft and Bag. I'm all right. The group we're talking about is Craft and Bag. I guess I'm thinking about begging for craft stuff. I don't know. Yeah, Robin's gonna be okay someday. Someday. Is Karen gonna are we gonna snark, guys? Are we?
I could have done better with craft and bag, but
Craft and Bag. Yeah. Leave it to Robin. Yeah. Next up on Craft and Bag. There you go, Moppy. I like that. We're gonna have to use that. Yeah. But Bev, we are talking about the our group, Craft Chat, that you can join and see all these lovely. I'm still laughing at next up on Craft and Bag. I couldn't pass that, Moppy. Stop it. Yeah, you can go in there and join the group and see all this lovely stuff, exchange ideas, just have fun because that's what we're here. You never know what's going to come out of Robin's mouth or Robin's husband's mouth. And then you never know what YouTube's going to do to our voices, because that's always fun. I always like to listen to the playback. And again, I go back to Moppy sharing that and hearing that class that Angela did, and hearing Moppy giggling in the background. It was priceless. Absolutely priceless.
I like to hear Moppy laugh. She has such a happy laugh.
Hey, Karen, could you post the link to our group there? Bev wants to know where.
Moppy should already have that link. She posted it earlier.
Oh, okay. Moppy, can you do that again? No, it's on Facebook, Bev. Hey, Robin, you leave Robin's husband alone. I adore that man. You want him? I'll loan him out. Yes, Data, the slow motion was hysterical. Absolutely. Moppy said, oh, thank you.
And Moppy just posted a link to our group.
There you go, Bev. Yeah.
And guys, I do want to say, because I am excited about it. I really am. After our first channel sort of was, stolen, we started over again, and we did start over. We started over with less people. But our channel is now growing. Our channel is even bigger than when the first one disappeared out of the blue like that. And we appreciate it. We appreciate that you guys subscribe. We know you guys are sharing our channel. We appreciate that. We appreciate everybody that is joining our group. Our Facebook group is growing too. We are very excited about it. Because Robin and I just have some good ideas for the future of our channel and stuff. And we are glad that you guys are choosing to come along for the ride with us.
Oh, thanks, Nance girl.
I was wondering if I lost you. I thought it's a little too quiet on your side.
Well, I was just letting you have your voice, sweetie.
Oh.
Yeah.
My voice does not sound as good without yours.
Oh. Lee's hubby just stopped by to give her Starbucks. That's a very sweet thing. And Moppy said she appreciates the loan of my hubby because she already has one. And you have your hands full, Missy. I've seen you two are a hoot. Have seen Moppy and her hubby interact, and it is hysterical. Oh my God.
They are an awesome, awesome couple.
Yes,
they are so awesome. I love when Jeff gets to Skype with us and stuff. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth either.
Yeah, and that's what, we all just fit. We're all crazy. We're just nutty people that just love to laugh no matter what it takes. And we will go to any extreme just about to make Karen snort.
Hey! Now I know there is a plot about.
Of course there is. You guys agree with me. I know you do. If we can get Karen to snort, it makes our day.
Hey.
Then more snorting goes on. Yes. More snorting happens. And usually when Clint is here, Clint's not with us today. I hope Clint's okay. But usually when Clint's here, he starts snorting too. So
sorry. We feel the same way about you, hun. Our group would never be the same without you too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We love all of you.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Sorry, oh yes, Karen snorting, LOL. Okay, just take that back what I just said. Sorry, really do.
Moppy, yes, snort equals success. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Moppy too.
Yeah, we're
why did we make them monitors? Someone tell me.
Yes, we love them. Haha. We love them, and because they've got your back, honey. They just, they want to hear you. We just want to hear you snort. That's it. Just snort.
No, I ain't snorting. Y'all just go on.
We were in Skype, I think it was yesterday, and something got said, and before she even really started laughing, the snort came out. So it was, then all of us started laughing just because we heard the snort. I mean, we love snorts.
You guys are so rotten. I swear you are.
I'm not sure why you were laughing into your cup, but if you snort in there, it's going to be even louder.
Oh, did you see? Are you on me still?
Yes, we're watching you.
Oh,
yeah. That's what Nan's girl said. Oh God, she's gonna choke on her coffee. No. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. You guys made my eyes water. Okay. I love you guys. You're great.
wait for it. Wait for it.
No, we're not waiting for it.
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, that is not easy on Karen's Sinus channel.
Oh, hey, Stitchy woman. She says it's okay. I snort where I laugh too. If it just means enjoy life. That's right. Everybody on 3, snort.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not going to do it. So you can't snort on demand, I guess. So.
No, you can't. You just never know when it's going to happen.
Hi, Stitchy woman. Thanks for joining us, sweetie. We're glad you're here. And we are like 12 minutes over right now. Not that it really matters, but I know y'all have things to do, and I need to get my tutorial going. And
I need to start prepping for mine too. I've got stuff to print off.
and I got to help her with stuff. So we want to thank you all for coming. Now we will be going. I'm gonna say this, Karen. So you gotta back me up. We will be on Wednesday and Friday during the day. Okay, at our normal time. We're back to our normal time now, and I love the time slot. So now that Robin's not working, and Angela is going to be going live on Friday, and that will be the end of the 25 days of Christmas. So won't be the end of crafting, but it'll be in the end of the 25 days. That's all.
And I have to tell you guys, whew, it's been some pressure once in a while.
It has, but it's been fun.
Some freaking out behind the camera.
Oh my God, my video's not loading. What's going on? Why won't this work? Yeah, it's all, but y'all know, because you're crafters, you know what happens in the best laid plans of mice and men. You start out with a plan and then you go, that was not a good idea. That didn't work well. So you got to start from square one again.
You glue your hair to things.
Do that. Yeah. Yeah. So normal time, Bev, is 11 Central, 12 Eastern. Yeah.
No, Jada. No, Jada.
Actually, I would take that, Jada, because I have more stuff that I wanted to accomplish, but I'm going to accomplish it whether it's before or after Christmas. So
yeah, no, Jada.
We took the pressure off, by saying, okay, we can't possibly get all these projects that we had in mind done, so we'll do them later.
Well, and hopefully too, next year for our 25 days of Christmas, we will have an extra person, 2 or 3
or 4
to join us. That we get them recording regular and they get used to recording and putting themselves out there. Right. We got a whole year. Karen will be working, pushing, nudging, kicking, elbow maybe flying here and there, hey, come on, because, hey, I'm like that. I'm not going to hide it.
She ain't lying. And if you get in your way, she might use her cane and play whack-a-mole on you.
If I stand in support of you, I support you. And that's just all there is to it. But hopefully we will have even more fun, more people, more fun next year. I think would be an excellent thing to have a few more of our friends up here, don't you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we got some plans that we're working on, just kind of fine tuning, throwing around ideas, and we're going to find our direction, and it's always going to change. Our path will, kind of go like a winding stream, and who knows, but we want you guys with us for that ride as we grow, and we want your ideas, we want your suggestions, because we value you, and this is about all of us. It's not just about 2 people. So keep that in mind. Feel free to share your ideas or your thoughts, whatever it is, share them. We love this, because Robin's brain cell gets clogged. Yeah.
Yes, we are going forward together. Yes, we are. Absolutely. That's why we're called a group, It's about everybody.
Nice,
So
Michelle. I can't wait for you to start filming, sweetie. We will love that.
I was just reading someone's though. Hold on just a second, Robin. I gotta the thing went so fast. Oh wow, how far up did it go? Hold on. I hate how this chat scrolls. It doesn't do it smoothly.
Yeah, I know it doesn't.
Where is it? Okay, Craft and Bev. I think she said she's in. There it is. She's in Idaho. Bev, I don't think it would be 10 o'clock your time. Is Idaho? Is she Eastern like you, Robin?
No.
What is she?
I
Do
think
you
that
know?
might be Mountain or Pacific. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Maybe it. Hold on. Um, I know it's 11 Central.
Nancy, Nance girl, she said, Debbie, I have to set it aside when they start the chat or I mess up big time. Yeah, we can mess up without chat. No,
If she is mountain, it is 10 p.m. or it is 10 her time. I was thinking she might have been in the same time zone as you though.
no, no. Mm-mm. That time zone thing is weird.
Yeah. Yes, please don't forget to click on the thumbs up under watching now. We do appreciate it. Moppy, you're exactly right. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate when you do share our channel and stuff because it does help us grow and it helps us bring more crafters together.
Thank you
And
for posting that. That was awesome. She posted all the time zones there. So.
oh, you did. Right there.
Yeah. And yes,
Shan, I'm going to
I
comment
love the
on
bloopers.
Shan.
I love the bloopers. Like if y'all were watching that video I did about the little villages and I'm trying to get the glue to come out, wasn't coming out because Robin had the cap on the glue. A perfect example of a blooper. And I love those because we all have them.
Yep. Yep. I don't, what is that video? I don't edit anything on mine.
I use Movie Maker to upload it to, because sometimes we get stopped in the middle of a video and then we have to kind of splice them together. And I use Movie Maker, which can take forever. So yeah, but we leave the mistakes in because it's awesome if you do make a mistake when you're filming, show somebody how to fix it. That's how we see it. So anyway, guys,
Oh, wait a minute, Robin, before we go, there's one more thing I want to put out there. I didn't think about it earlier, but okay, guys, in church yesterday morning, we were challenged by someone in church to read the New Testament for 2017. Get it all done in 2017. If anybody would like to do this with me, please contact me. Don't put it in the group. Contact me if there is several people that would like to do this with me. I will start another group just for that, okay, for Bible reading. I didn't know if anybody would be interested in picking up the challenge or not, but if you are, let me know and we'll get started with that. I'll try and have it all set up by January 1st, okay? Otherwise, Robin, back to you, hun.
okay, ladies, I want you to have a wonderful, blessed, peaceful, stress-free day. And just do what you need to do to get ready for Christmas. Now, stress-free would be going and buying some cookies because now that all this cookie talk, I want some. Yeah, I want some. Oh no, oh, Stitchy woman glued her finger to her mouse.
Ooh.
Ouch. Yeah. Yes, lady.
She glued it and she didn't sew it.
Oh yeah, that would have been really bad. Okay,
Yeah.
Stay warm, ladies. We love you. We appreciate you. We're so blessed to have you. And until Wednesday, we will see you all then.
Okay.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.